The mistress is back in the shop.
We're selling it!
I'm Chris Meyer. Join me and the Legendary Customs team as we take ordinary rides and craft them into legendary customs. Hey there, Chris with Legendary Customs coming to you from across Wisconsin. You are not going to believe this. The mistress is back in the shop. It was sold at the auction.
Many more features. It's a 1958 Chevrolet Cameo custom pickup.
Oh, they don't get any better. Every car comes in, gets better and better.
If you come to the car auction, this is what you come to the car auction. This is what you wanted to buy. This is what you wanted to see. Get in here on your 58 Chevrolet Cameo.
It went to Chicago. An individual bought it on the East Coast. That individual reached out to us and said, we want you to do some work on it. We watched all of your videos. We trust what you're doing. We want you to finish it to where we want it to be at time of delivery. So here's what we are doing. Believe it or not, they would like a tonneau cover on this because they are going to use this on some long drives. And they would like to be able to put things in the truck bed and have it protected. Now, I had a 2013 tonneau cover. And believe it or not, cut down on the front, on the back, a little bit on the sides, this thing fits nicely. If you watched our videos originally on the build, you know that we did not have the chrome strip that went right there. We had the oak strips. Well, the oak strips are gone. Mike has been working on this. The bows will go right in there. We're gonna make a red cover, and the factory gasket is just big enough to fill up most of this, and just big enough to fill up the gap there between the back of the bed and that rail. But it sits almost perfect with the body line of the fiberglass bed. It's just, I cannot believe it. Something that's built for a modern day truck will bolt right on to this 1958 Chevy Cameo. So with that said, it's going to bolt on to 1955 all the way up to the 1958. And then I would imagine anything from the 1958 fleet side beds, it would work there too. Now we're going to paint all this red to match the interior, and then it's going to be your red cover. When the cover's on, you will not see the majority of this. But the long and the short is, that is one of the items, and we did it in a way that, quite frankly, again, I'm surprised it worked as easy as it did. It took time, took a little bit of effort, just measuring, cutting, and here we are. Now, if you know how these tonneau covers work, it snaps down in place and you roll it up and it rolls up. Now, to open it, you have to open the truck bed. Uh-oh, how do we do that when they're on the inside? Well, what we're gonna do is make a little area with a zipper that you unzip, reach in, pull the cable, and it unlocks it. Reason why we're doing that is because locks are for honest people. If somebody wants in the back of this truck bed, they're just gonna take a knife and cut it So it will not have a traditional lock, but somebody's not going to cut it to get into there. We're also going to do a headliner, fix some of this stuff that the classic car dealer took out, put it back in because she wants it there, and basically clean it up.
Hello? So I learned something new today.
What's that?
I didn't know you painted.
I know.
Oh.
It's my first time ever. Oh, yeah.
I walked in, I'm like, oh shit, Zach's painting. And then I went upstairs and Zach was welding.
Amateur at best.
There you go. Well, you know what? You get better by doing it, right? You getting dirty?
I am trying to have this ready for Mike.
Are these still getting painted today?
I'm hoping.
He's cleaning his
You gonna paint
gun.
these today or no? Oh, no. All right. Well, one's ready, but we'll do the red. Go in and take a look. It's like the red frickin' hangers in there. We have painted the tonneau cover rails. They were black, and now they are red. Come in and check them out. Again, these are for a 2013 Chevy modern truck. Cut them down, fit beautifully. Now they're the proper red. We have the bows to hold the canvas in place. The sides, the front to back, everything is painted up and it is ready. This is going to be curing over the weekend, and then on Monday, when it's all hard, ready to go, we'll fit it again back on the truck. And then Matt from Riggs up in Holman, Wisconsin will be coming on Thursday of next week and making the cover itself. Like I said, we're putting in a new headliner, but before the headliner goes in, Mike is throwing in that sound deadening mat. And that just helps with the tinniness of the truck. The floor is all done in that already, the firewall. We're just taking care of this before the headliner goes in. The headliner is a very simple part to throw in. It's right here. It also has foam on it for sound, and then that's the retaining piece. So Mike will put that in. The surrounds for the tonneau cover are completed. And we have the foam for the tonneau cover. So everything's going in the right direction. Make sure when you put that stuff in to roll it out. I've seen some people just lay it in place, push on it with their hands, and it will fall out. Rolling it really helps. Mike has made a discovery, which is par for the course on most everything that's built for a specific vehicle. We are having to put a foam back on that because to have it just sitting on the gasket up there, there's a gap all the way around that you can see up and in. So the foam backing will make it so it is held in place and not vibrating, and it will actually give us the opportunity to glue it into place versus just having it friction fit. So this will help it from vibrating, and also that foam will help with some more additional sound deadening. So another small step to make it right.
All right, here's the engine covers in the red that I'm very unsure of. But anyway, there's red on the truck. There's this red on the truck. So
All right, the guys are actually taking the hinges off to put in some nice billet hinges. And what Mike has there is a finger killer. And if you've ever taken off hinges from one of these old trucks, you know that at times it can be scary. This is a tool that we actually rigged up. If you can close the hood, slide that in, it'll hold the spring out. It makes it a lot less scary. So found that on the internet. But yeah, there we are. Old school. They're brand new, but they open and close not wonderfully. And this is what's going in them. They're polished billet aluminum from All American, but that is an awesome looking set of hinges. And it's going in there. Well deserved.
Nice job, Mike. Looking fabulous. Okay, we are one step closer. Mike has all of the rails around the outside, including the one on the end of the tailgate here, on. And as you can see, the supports are in as well. So just waiting on the canvas. That is, I believe, being made at Rag Shop right now. And yeah, this thing's really coming together. One more thing. Mike has the headliner in. We never did have a headliner in there. It was all painted and it looked good. It was white. This is an original headliner. It's textured. I don't even know what the material is. I don't know if it's a foam board or what it is, but it has a plastic like surface on it, and apparently is what originally came in these trucks. So we got one of those ordered in, and it comes with this trim, this white trim that holds it in place. So that is now done as well. And someone is back. Headed back from Rags. Awesome.
Underneath the hood is the Blueprint engines for 6.2, 525 horsepower. The actual dyno was 537 horsepower on the dyno at Blueprint engines. Has to be tuned to be brought back up to that now that we have the exhaust on, but it's a modern engine. So underneath here are the red valve covers that we fabricated. So it's very, very clean under the hood, and it helps get rid of the modern look and brings back a little bit of the old school by hiding that stuff. We also have billet aluminum hood hinges, and those are from All American Billet, and I would say they work rather well. Inside the cab, we added seat belts, and if you look up top, we added a headliner. We put in the sound mat underneath that to help quiet it. And that is a factory headliner, and I would have to say that did help finish it off quite a little bit. Very easy to do, and it really adds to the look. One of the items that I'm really proud of, and I'm going to try to keep it short, is this tonneau cover. This actually was off of my 2013 Chevy Silverado. We had to shorten it. It's a long box. We had to shorten it and we had to make it narrower. And then Matt up at Rags made this cover for us. But if we would have started off totally with absolutely nothing and went for a total custom tonneau cover, I could not say we would have ended up any better than what we are with this. I can't believe how a modern cover for a 2013 Chevy pickup truck, cut down, cut to fit, follows these body lines so nicely. One thing that we did have to do that's a little different is, as you know, to get in a modern tonneau cover, you have to drop the tailgate. Well, with a Cameo, you cannot do that. So Matt added these little pulls that will be sticking out here. We have to make this cable a little bit shorter so they work properly, but these little pulls, you'll pull on it and be able to unlock the side and roll it up. But again, I can't tell you how thrilled I am with how this turned out, because again, starting totally, let's make something custom that fits and looks like it was made for this truck. That's exactly what we have. It's just awesome. So if you're thinking of putting a cover on your Cameo, buy a modern tonneau cover setup and cut them down. We painted it so it matched what's going on with the truck. But if you wanted black, cut it down, sew it up, put it right back on. It's an awesome fit. So that's an update. Today is April 1st. Is it April 1st or April 2nd? It's April 1st. They're coming on April 22nd to take delivery of their truck, and then it will be going home to the East Coast. I thank each and every one of you for joining us on this update on this beautiful 1958 Cameo pickup truck, to be known in the future as to be announced. If you like what you see, hit the like button down below. Please subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of exciting builds here, and comment on this beautiful 1958 Cameo. We appreciate you. We're out.